Welcome back. Will Worsham joins us now for this week's Speaking Legal discussion. But before we get to that, we just learned something about Will. We hadn't known. You know, we've been talking to him for a long time now.
Right.
He is an actual pumpkin king, a pumpkin champion. You know, Jeremy was talking about squash.
Yeah.
A pumpkin champion.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Come on, give the
Still,
story.
literally, it had to be
Yeah.
like 40 years ago. But,
Yeah, but it's still
and
something you carry.
My parents had planted pumpkins, and they grew to an enormous size, like truck bed size. Like
Wow.
you couldn't put two of them in one same truck bed. And so my dad entered them in the Ozark Empire Fair in the largest pumpkin category, one of them, the biggest one, and it won
Of
by a
course.
landslide. So.
Yeah,
Bring a picture of that.
I think Mom's got a picture somewhere.
See if you can bring it in.
Oh,
People
yeah.
would like to
We'd
say,
love
She
so
usually watches, so she'll.
there he is,
maybe
the
she'll
pumpkin king right there. And look
pull the
at the
picture if I can
animals.
bring it
That's
in.
amazing. We want to see that.
I'd love to see it too. It's been
Okay.
a long time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good on you. Once a champion, always a champion.
Thanks.
All right. Now, you ready for today's question?
Sure, yeah.
Shifting into legalese
Long
here.
slide.
All right. Well, it's not really a question, but you know, I guess it's based on questions that a lot of dads have. Some of the common mistakes that dads make in child custody disputes.
Sure. Yeah. And we actually may do this as a little bit of a series, so we'll get to some of them today. You know, the first one that really comes to mind that is really prevalent now is staying off of social media.
Oh, yeah.
Huge mistake to be overly active on social media right now if you're involved in any type of litigation whatsoever. Specifically, I can recall a case that our firm handled really when social media was emerging. And we were representing the mom in the case, actually, and we were arguing over child support amounts. And the dad kept saying, I don't have any money, I don't have any income, I can't give you any money. All the while, we're pulling up his Facebook page with pictures of his trips to North Carolina, Las Vegas. He's posting all these pictures, all these vacations he's taken. And so that we got to a settlement conference and I had all this printed out and it was like, yeah, okay, we're done. It was really a quick settlement at that point because it's like, you know, we've got, you know, this testimony says I don't have any disposable income, I can't pay child support, and yet we're going to Vegas and we're going to.
So you know where his priorities are. And
well, you know,
I mean, it seems that way.
In that case,
yes.
that was
You
some
know he
case.
has a few dollars.
Yes.
Is what.
Yeah, there was something. He was making a different choice, not being completely forthcoming. But that still goes on today. There's all kinds of social media, and I guarantee you that's the first thing any good lawyer is looking for.
Anymore?
Is
lawyers, employers, everything like
all
that.
over social media to see, hey, what are we posting? What are we doing? What are the things that we're saying? And everything out there is public, and it can sure come to court, and it can.
Even just comments between two people, you don't realize these things you can find out a lot about.
Oh yeah, you can find out a lot of things. You know, here's the other thing. I mean, maybe in a fit of frustration, you get on there and talk about that other parent
right.
publicly, and that can come back and get you too. So
That's right.
And those things, no matter how much you think you've erased them,
Oh, yeah,
they never go away.
Nope.
Right.
Never go away. Okay.
Silence is golden.
Silence is stay off the social media.
Right.
What's another one?
So the other mistake that we see dads make a lot of times is, you know, if mom's got custody of the kid at that period of time, then maybe dad wants to demonstrate to the court that mom can't support the child as well, and so dad then doesn't properly support the child to demonstrate that mom doesn't have the resources to take care of the kid, and therefore dad, who maybe has a higher income, really needs to be the custodial parent. So not properly supporting the kids while the case is going on.
Right.
Income isn't everything.
No,
in
it's
this
really
whole
not.
thing.
It's really not. And the disparity of income between the parents is not going to be a dispositive factor in the determination of who may get primary custody of the child. It's who's being the best parent, who's providing the best home, best care, who's putting the interests of the child in first place. And a parent, dad, mom, that isn't supporting the child like they should, financially or otherwise, isn't demonstrating that they have the best interest of the
No
child.
social media, don't withdraw support.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this part one?
That's
We
part
got more?
one.
Okay.
We'll
we've
hit
got
some more maybe next week.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Bring the picture of the
Thanks,
puppy.
Will.
I'll try.
Yeah, that's right.
No problem.
If you have a legal question for Will, you can email him at wworsham@color10.com, and of course, he will answer your question on our show.
That's right. Up next, we'll see what Jeremy is up to in the kitchen for National Cooking Day. Stick around. We want to see this. Those look great.
I'm afraid.
Love them.